And this is Ken Kraetzer at Customer Engagement World in New York City. I have a chance to talk to a visitor, a retailer from North Carolina, Richard Sexton from Carolina, Rustica. And Richard, how is this conference going for you? How is it to visit New York City?
I really like this conference because of the scale. It's very accessible. You can, get it done in about 2 days. Also, it's got a focus on brick and mortar. That's its kind of historical roots, and then it's kind of evolved into digital marketing. So it's got, for us as an omni-channel retailer, it's got both elements to it, which is really important. It covers the brick and mortar part, the actual physical stuff that happens in the store, as well as the online marketing and mobile as well. So it's a great conference.
And for those who may not be familiar with your company, tell us a little bit about Carolina Rustica.
Sure, Carolina Rustica. So we're an omni-channel retailer. We're high-end home furnishings. So we carry a lot of nationally recognized brand names and that you'd see in high-end furniture stores. We sell online across the country, and we've got our retail store location in Concord, North Carolina, about 25,000 square feet. And we're also looking at opening up other locations nationwide. So it's our niche is really on that high-end, customizable home furnishing side.
Okay. And you participated in a seminar about showrooming, the great debate, and certainly a concern and something that every retailer is working with, customers using their mobile devices in their store to gather more information and make a final purchase decision. You mentioned that you like to provide your customers with a lot of information about your items. And how do you work with your customers when they're in the store and you see them working with their mobile device?
Sure. So we embrace showrooming. I mean, it's logical customer behavior. It's not going to change. It's something you have to really accept as part of the buying process, like any other dynamic. Where you are not price competitive, then you just have to accept that those products are not going to be on your bestseller list and kind of walk away. We focus on the higher end. We provide a lot of design services. We provide a lot of delivery services, a lot of ancillary services to kind of make up and take that dialogue away from just concentrating on price. If we know that we're not going to be competitive, like I said, it's not, we're not going to fight the customer about it if they want to go somewhere else, then that's their decision. But you have to have your own internal threshold requirements in terms of profitability and understand as a business what those are. We also empower our salespeople to make those decisions on the fly, on the showroom floor. So that's a big part of it too.
And as a traditional company, how do you try to maintain your presence online? You have people coming into North Carolina from all over the world to do their furniture shopping. How do you cultivate a presence online and in digital media?
We've got about a 15-year history of having an online presence. And so we have learned to become sophisticated as the whole industry has matured. There are a lot of moving parts to a website now. There's a lot of inputs and outputs to make a successful e-commerce site. But I would recommend to anyone, you've got to find your niche. That's the only way you'll get heard in the noise, and stake out a foothold in whatever that niche happens to be for your business. And then make sure you're covered on all of your social media sites. Make sure you're accessible through a mobile device, because over half of all internet usage now is non-PC and laptop. So make sure that you've got a presence there and you can be found. And then just, build off of that. But you've got to start with a focus. That is absolutely the only way you're gonna be able to be successful in any online endeavor.
Okay. And you mentioned CVSI is has warranties that we provide to many of our bank card clients. That you provide a warranty protection on your furniture. Tell us a little bit about that.
So there's two different kinds of warranties that we have, right? We've got our manufacturer warranty, which is typically like a 1-year warranty for case goods, wooden furniture, and things like that. We've also got warranties for the movable parts. Like if you've got a recliner, it covers the motion component of the recliner. And we've got warranties for the mattresses that we sell as well, 10, 20 years, provided that you've got a mattress protector and something like that. And then we also have an additional warranty package that you can buy for leather and upholstery and wood that covers mistakes or mistreatment of the furniture or something like that. That's an additional component on top of that some customers want to take advantage of that as well.
And certainly just with the holidays coming up, certainly many people are decorating, preparing their homes for holiday occasions. How's the season going for you? What are some of the preparations you do to work with your customers?
So we start a year in advance, because of the lead time involved in our furniture and because it's a considered purchase. people are buying their furniture. If they're buying for the holidays, and it may be like a dining room table for to get by Thanksgiving. Our holiday season is basically at this point pretty much done, right? We're focusing on getting the product out to the customer now in time for the actual holidays. But because of the lead times and the nature of furniture and the delivery method, pretty much second week in November, it's over. And now we're focusing on getting the product out to the customer. And January happens to be a really big month for furniture shopping. So people they might get money for the holidays. So we're also gearing up for the January sales cycle. So it's sort of getting the customers taken care of, wrapping up the year, and focusing on the next year ahead.
And Richard Sexton of Carolina Rustica, what's the best way for a customer to view your merchandise online?
CarolinaRustica.com. That's all you have to do, or just look for high-end furniture in North Carolina, and we'll be there.
Okay, Richard Sexton, Carolina Rustica. Good to see you at Customer Engagement World here in New York City.
Thank you.
This is Ken Kraetzer for CBSI.